know what it is, Royalty Radio. We back once again. Yeah. We got my man D-Pryde in the studio.
D-Pryde!
Royalty Radio headquarters never look better.
Yes, sir. Yo, can I drop a couple shout-outs right now?
Yes, please do.
All right, I like to drop a shout-out to these two girls that just called in right now. Clarissa, shout-outs to Clarissa, and shout-outs to Marie. Also, shout-outs to the whole NHB crew, High Class Corporation, you know I got you, man. And Brandon B, I'd just like to drop a little promo right now. Sure. Me and Brandon B have a single coming out called Mrs. Me. It's going to hit everywhere, yo. So, check that out, yo.
Check that out.
Big shout out to like my man Redway too, holding it down.
Yeah, Redway, man.
Redway's nice with it, man.
Yeah,
Big shout out to Redway, man. Fly with the Star, it's a banging track.
Yeah, Brandon B's on that. So yeah, look for that, man.
Mature track, man. Mature music. Mature music. That's what I'm saying, man.
That's what it is. So, you know, we're taking a look here. We're listening to your music, you know, bump it in your trunk and everything. That's sounding pretty good. Now, seeing that you're a dope artist with the clean cut flow and delivery, and you put out quality songs, you try to do your best in that. Where do you get the inspiration for writing your songs?
The inspiration for writing my songs? Most of the time, it's like, I have to admit, most of the time, I just write a random verse down. And, like, it's just like, what do I do with this verse? Sometimes I crumple the verse up if it's not too good or anything, because I'm really picky with verses.
All right.
So I just, like, randomly write something and then find a beat for it, and then I release it right away. But sometimes with, like, my meaningful tracks, I usually write things about my past life.
Okay.
Or if I'm doing a story track, about somebody else's past life, and kind of, like, you know, just doing stuff with that. So if, like, I'm writing about probably a love song or something, it's probably from past experience or past experience from somebody else.
For sure.
Inspired by that story.
All right.
Yo, we got a special caller.
Special caller again.
Well, I don't know he's special caller. He just wanted to ask D-Pryde a question.
Okay. All right, what up, man? What up?
Caller, can you start?
Yeah.
What up, man? What up?
What's up, D-Pryde?
What up, dude?
How you doing, man?
I'm doing good, man. I feel good right now. I feel good.
Yeah, I'm watching all your videos on YouTube, right? Like NHB films and all that. I'm just wondering, you know, how do you deal with the haters?
How do I deal with the haters?
Because I see so many trashy rappers going at you, man.
Okay. I'm gonna break it down for everybody here. All right. So I got a difference between supporters and fans. You see, supporters will always be there for you. See, I don't like calling them fans because fans are like the buggy people. Fans are like, that's a derogatory term in my way. It's like saying the N-word, but music-wise. So it's like fans are, like that kind of offends people. So I call them supporters. You see, fans are the type of groupie people that won't leave you alone, that nag you.
Right.
That's not what my supporters are. My supporters listen to my music heavily, and they love me.
Right.
But if you're a fan, then you're, like, haters are fans. Because they take the time out to make a track for you, or they take the time out to come and comment on something or talk about you in the street. So if like a dude's like, yo, D-Pryde's whack, and he spreads that around, people are going to be like, yo, who's this D-Pryde kid? I heard he's whack.
Sure.
So then they'll check me out because they think I'm whack.
Free promotion.
Free promotion. Haters give you promo, just like Drake said. You know what? Haters give you the promo. So if I ever hear a hater, you know, I take it kind of to offense. You know, a lot of people say like, oh, I don't pay attention to haters. Of course they do. You know.
Yeah. Let me ask you a question about that, because like you're mad young, and usually when people are mad young, their skin's not really that thick.
Yeah.
To deal with haters. Like me, I'm hater proof. Like I've been through the ring. Like people can hate me.
It's hater proof.
You know what I'm saying? But when I was young, I can imagine when I was a young rapper too, I would take hate so seriously when I was like 12.
Yeah.
So you know that's crazy that you built it up. Like
like sometimes I take it as constructive criticism at times, but some people can never get constructive with their criticism. That's the thing. That's why they call it constructive criticism.
Right.
Yeah. So sometimes it's just like stupid. Like when you hear like, oh, you know, I like your flow and delivery, but you're Asian. You know, that doesn't make sense if you're criticizing. Yeah, that's the thing. That's not constructive criticism is the thing. I don't like that, you know? So, you know, I don't really take offense to the haters that much, but, you know, it still takes a tiny bit to heart. Not really. I see it as something, you know.
We actually got someone who wants to talk to you.
Oh,
he wants to give you,
they're blazing up.
He wants to do the thing.
Tonight, man.
All right, call you on the air.
Hey, yo, D-Pryde, what's good? Yo, it's your boy Isaac from ND, you know what I'm saying?
Isaac, what up, man?
Yo, good, yo. How you feeling?
I'm doing good, man. I can't really hear you right now, but I'm doing good, man. What's up?
I don't know, yo. I'm listening to a show still.
Yeah, nice, man.
Yeah, yo. Yeah.
You got anything to say, man?
Huh?
You got anything to say?
Shout him out.
Nah, shout out D-Pryde, you know.
That's what it is. All right, man.
I waited an hour just to do
You know what?
that.
All right, I'd like to give a shout out to my boy Isaac.
That's
my
what
boy
it is.
Isaac, man. He's funny as hell, man.
Thanks for calling, man. Thanks for calling in. But
Don't know, Isaac. Don't know.
But you know what? Speaking of haters, one certain rapper dissed you. I'm not gonna name his name, but you like kind of dissed him back in your performance. Or you
Who,
know,
our Trip?
yeah, our trips.
Yeah, he's a homie. I mean, he came on the show too, so he's
yeah,
cool with us too. And yeah, I actually saw about that. What was up with that?
Yeah,
What's the whole thing behind it?
I don't actually know. I think because it's about this one track we made called "Gotta Make It," and you know, I asked him permission if I could use the beat too for like my own solo track. He's like, all right. And then I put my friend up on it just for a little feature, and then he got kind of pissed off at that. And somehow like my promo started getting bigger than his kind of or something like that, and then he kind of got mad at that. So he released like. No, he started going up on Hip Hop Canada being like, yo, D-Pryde isn't that good of an artist. D-Pryde isn't that good, you know. And, like, I didn't really care, you know. Free promo is like I said, you know.
That's what it is.
So I don't really care about that whole beef thing. I don't really call it beef as a thing. A lot of people are like, yo, you got beef with our chips. I'm like, no, man, that's not a beef. Like, Biggie, what's beef? Like, tune into that, and then you'll see what beef is. Like, this is not beef. I don't see myself dead right now. That's not beef.
That's true.
Right? And that's the thing, like...
bulletproof vest on it.
Yeah, I don't really have that on. I have a Vote for Pedro t-shirt on right now. And, like, you know, I don't really find it as anything. If our Trips wants to talk it out, we can talk it out. I don't find any offense to anything he says. It's all right. You know, because I know that we were once friends, and he doesn't mean anything he says. I know that for a fact. So it's nothing to me, practically.
Moving right along.
Moving right along.
Moving right along.
Right along,
Next
man.
topic.
All right, so it seems that, you know, even though you're very young, you're 15, you still got, you know, some more growing to do, but you speak maturely and everything like that. One of the songs that you do have is called The Future. Now speak on that song. What exactly does that entail?
The Future. Well, really, one day I was like, you know, I gotta write something down, because, like, I thought a lot about that one day where I wrote The Future. It was like that, just one random day. And I have, like, a lot of random thoughts. So I started thinking about, like, you know, my dad and everything. Because as some of my fans know, my dad walked out on me when I was, like, 3 years old. So, like, I've been thinking, you know, like, what would I be if my dad was still in my life?
Right.
You know? And, like, thoughts of my dad linked me up to my present life at the moment, like my friends, my family, and everything.
Right.
And, like, it just got me to feel, like, proud and blessed to be the person I am now, you know? I could have been just a normal 15-year-old high school kid doing nothing at all.
Right.
But now, like, I'm still your normal high school kid,
still doing
but
it.
I rap
Right,
is the
right.
thing.
That's true.
I'm not a rapper. I don't come out with all this other, like, fake lie stuff.
Right.
I am who I am now, and I'm really proud of it.
That's it.
See, D-Pryde, the Pride reference once again. I'm proud of who I am, and the future can tell that.
Okay.
See, I don't keep my head into the past. For any moment, I don't regret it.
Oh, okay.
And if I do see a little screw up, you know, I just see it as something I can learn off of. I learn from my mistakes.
Right.
So I just keep my head into the future and look past everything. That's why I wrote The Future.
Yeah,
Alright.
yeah, because like that track, what it shows is it shows how even though you're 15, how mature you are for your age, and it just shows, and like you know what, like that's a real song. You know what? That's what I call songwriting.
Right.
Yeah,
right? Because you know so many guys can just put out a hot 16 or you know like a hot 32, but you know, but to like actually craft your thoughts down and just you know.
Yeah,
just make it
man,
into, like, a
that's
song that
so
can-
true.
And
That's true.
And you know what? I think that's a song that can really touch. I think so many people.
Yeah.
And I'm sure like it already has. Like.
Yeah, I got stuff on the album too. Trust me, I got like, if you like The Future, then like, there's way more stuff on the album that explain about like teen stuff. Like I got stuff on the album about like fathers that left their kids, like teen pregnancies, everything like that deals with the youth. And that's why I named my album Puberty. Like I named my album Puberty because it's like, you know, what a youth goes through, you know, and like a youth's thoughts down on music, and me accelerating through life with music by my side. So that's why I named it Puberty, you know? And like I just wanted to relate to the kids, you know? You can't just relate to the girls with your tracks.
True.
Just like Bow Wow or Romeo and stuff.
You have to relate to everybody in the game.
Yeah, yo.